Hey guys, Rail646 here today with another F1 2012 video for you. We're in Monaco for a 5-lap race. This is a standard race, not a 3-lap challenge, and I managed to qualify in pole on AI Legend difficulty, and yeah, so we should have a pretty good race here, going for the win. And if you haven't noticed, I did get a new microphone. I got the Audio-Technica AT2020s. They're really good, I really recommend them. They're pretty decently priced, and the sound quality is really awesome, a huge upgrade on my last microphone. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, so here we are, and I really want to do better than I did last time on Monaco. I didn't do too well. Monaco isn't my best track performance-wise, but I really enjoyed it because it's really fun and it's tricky, and a lot of stuff usually happens. Last time I remember we got a penalty because half a car flew into the side of us from out of nowhere, so hopefully that doesn't happen again, but we're ahead, so we did avoid the first lap, first corner carnage. But it's weird, when the AI is sort of racing by itself, like when I'm ahead of them, they don't seem to have any issues on the first corner. But when I'm in the pack, like 5 cars end up like DNF, so it's really strange. Maybe I'm just a bit too aggressive sometimes, but we're working on our driving here, and we're hopefully gonna put in some fast laps. It's a 5-lap race, so I don't think we need a pit. We just need to put in some solid laps, and as you can see from the arrow, Alonso, or is that Hamilton? Hamilton is all over the back of us. He's overtaken Alonso, and the McLaren is faster than the Ferrari in this game, so we should be under a bit more pressure, especially in Legend AI difficulty. And a bit of a slide. Oh, that's a bit careless there. A bit too late on the brakes there, and a bit too early on the turn. I'm going to hope to make up some time here. But as you can see from the arrow, again, he is all over the back of us. And, oh, it's a very tricky track. Bit too much in the accelerator, you touch the wall, and that sends you flying into the barriers, lose a front wing, and your race is over. So I'm trying to be as careful as I can. I'm building up a bit of a train of cars behind me, as you can see. And yeah, so guys, since I got this mic today, I haven't really sort of optimized the volume. I mean, it sounds really good, but there's always an optimum volume when you get into this range of mics, and I'm still playing around with the volumes and all that, and the optimization. So tell me how this sounds. Tell me if you think there should be more volume, less volume, it should be closer to me. I mean, that's in terms of the actual tone and the depth. So I'm not 100% settled on my recording settings so far, but at least it sounds a lot better than my old mic. But so hopefully I get that optimized soon. And oh, bit wide there, just touching the wall, and we really need to get some cleaner laps in. We're building up a huge train of cars behind us. Hamilton is all over the back of us most of the lap. We did set a fastest lap though, I believe, so that's pretty cool. And oh, that first turn really gets to me. It's really hard to judge your braking point there depending on your speed, especially if you're not the best at this track like me. I prefer the sort of wider tracks like Malaysia, China, all of them. Although I do like Valencia, and that's a street track and it's not the widest. But Monaco is definitely very difficult, especially on Legend AI difficulty. But I guess it's harder for the AI to overtake on this track, especially since they're a bit more conservative on the overtaking, so that is a bonus. So here we are, and we still have Hamilton all over the back of us. I don't think the order's changed, about 4 or 5 places down, so we should be, if we don't make any mistakes. Oh, a bit of a slide there, a bit of a wobble, bit of a late braking, and just clipping the curb. And yeah, the AI seem really slow through that turn there. I don't know why. I think they brake a bit too early, the way Codemasters has coded them. So I think it's gotten better over the F1 games, but oh, bit of a corner cut there. But I was saying, yeah, the AI sometimes they have a big imbalance at the speeds they take turns. Like on certain tracks, they'll take some turns at literally impossible speeds, and then they'll take other turns like ridiculously slowly. And in the end, their lap times are pretty well scaled, but like sector by sector time, they're not very well balanced. And yeah, I think they've gotten better at this throughout the F1 games up to this game, but for the next game I really hope we get some more realistic AI in terms of their cornering, their overtaking, all of that stuff. And especially the penalties. They need to fix the penalties. Sometimes you'll get penalties because someone just slams into the side of you for no reason, and you didn't have any involvement, you were perfectly online. But yeah, so this game is good, but there's still some stuff to work on. And here we are, and we still have Hamilton behind us. He hasn't had a chance to overtake. The DRS really doesn't do much in this lap, and 3 or 4 of us here are a bit separated from the other cars. Oh, just touching the wall there, a bit careless. Here we go, braking in a bit late, trying to make a bit of time on the AI. They're slow on this turn. I go a tiny bit wide, so I don't make that much time. And this corner is also tricky, getting the power on at just the right time, which I don't do perfectly. But here we go, sliding around, take out the cone once again. It seems someone, I don't know if it's one of the marshals, every time I take that cone out, they just come out and replace it before the next lap. I think that's just the game. I don't think they'd do that in real life. They'd probably take it off the track. I doubt they'd replace it though. Who'd be replacing or fixing a cone on the track with cars going around at like 200 miles an hour? It's a bit silly. Oh, someone's gone off. There's been an issue in down turn 1. I don't know who that is. Maybe it's my teammate. No, it doesn't look like it's my teammate. I think it might have been Raikkonen in one of the Lotuses. So they've been taken out, which isn't bad for us. It's created a bit of a separation between the front running cars. And we're on the final lap here, so we're going to hope to just keep it clean. We get the odd wall touch. I really need to work on my my street circuit skills here. Although I think I'm alright since I'm still in the lead on legend difficulty, so that's pretty good. I've been working my way up from professional recently in my career, and it's difficult, especially in qualifying on certain maps. Like I find Spain, Catalonia, the AI get ridiculously fast lap times. I don't know if that's just me, but especially that track, and Singapore as well. There are a few tracks where the AI just get crazy lap times because they take a few turns. Sorry, just had to interrupt myself, and a bit of a corner cut, but we nearly lost the car there. We just regained it, and we slowed down enough for the corner cut that it didn't penalize us because we wouldn't have gained any time anyway. And we're on the final lap. Hamilton is still behind us, and we win the F1 Monaco 5-lap Grand Prix, so not bad. My driving on this track could still get a little better, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. And I did this track again just because I really enjoy it and I really want to improve on this track. I'm going to do a few more other tracks coming up where I'm a bit better, like Spa, my absolute favorite track of all time. Actually, Germany, Hockenheimring kind of matches with that. So overall, a decent race. Well, by my standards, I didn't race at my best, although my overall racing pace was pretty good since I beat the Legend AI in qualifying and in the race. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me how the mic sounds, how you think it's an improvement on the previous ones, and tell me what you want to see in F1, what other games you might want to see. Just chuck it all in the description below. Chuck me a like if you can. Comment, subscribe, it really helps me out. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.